Hey, what's going on, Taurus? Butch Tarot here. I am going to do your... It ain't May. I'm going to do your July monthly read. It is a general read, so it may not resonate with everyone. It is for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and your Venus. For all you cross-watchers, roles can be reversed. Always feel free to comment down below. And let's get it. What do we have for Taurus? What's going on for Taurus in this? July 2021. All right, Taurus. So the first thing I see, Taurus, is I see someone coming in, and I feel like with this person, it's going to start very physical. You know, I feel there is a lot of physical energy between you and this person from the right from the get-go. You know, I feel like there's a lot of sexual attraction. And I feel like this is someone that you're going to have a lot of fun with. You know, we got that Knight of Wands, a lot of physical, a lot of flirty, a lot of really passionate energy, a lot of hot energy. And I feel like it's almost like it starts there, but then you start giving it more time, and they start giving you more time. You know, you start putting in the work to make this something more. You know, putting in the effort, giving, you know, I feel like you both see something more potentially here than just that physical. I feel like that's where it starts, but I feel like there's something more here. So I feel like you're both giving, you're both putting in the work. And I feel like this is getting you to the same page. I mean, I feel like you both want the same outcome. But I feel like you're handling it in two different ways. Now, part of this, I feel like there is going to be there's going to be some moment that happens when we start to change, you know, the parameters of this relationship. I feel like it starts off physical, you have a good time, you go out, you enjoy each other, you know, having fun together. But I feel like there's going to be a moment where that shift starts to happen, where I feel like we're not necessarily communicating as well with each other as we should. I feel like you both want the same thing, so you're both putting in the effort. You know, you're both on the same page, but I feel like there is going to be that moment where this person feels like emotionally you are, you know, you're guarded, you have your walls up. And I feel like that's kind of a red flag for this person. I feel like it is going to cause some, you know, it is going to cause some grief. You know, there is that internal struggle within this person because this person, they want this to be more than just a physical partnership. They want this to be more than it is. And they're not seeing that you want that. It's almost like they're feeling like you're okay with where it's at. And that they do feel like you are giving to make this more, but they just don't feel that physical connect or that emotional connection. Sorry, you know, they just don't think you take them seriously. You know, even though you're spending time together, even though, you know, you're doing things together, they just don't know where it's going. They know where they want it to go. They want to be with you. But the fact that they're feeling that hesitation from you when it comes to that emotional connection, That's what's causing this person to hold back their true feelings for you, which is causing you to be even more guarded. You know, it's two people that want the same things, but I feel like that breakdown of communication has really thrown a wrench in the plans here because, you know, I feel like there's a strong power couple energy between the two of you. I feel like you both have shit going for yourselves. You know, I feel like you're both very driven, but I feel like there's some things that are unsaid here. And those things that are unsaid is like the elephant in the room. I mean, the longer we don't talk about it, the more it's not going to go away by not talking about it. The more it's just there. And then it becomes kind of, you know, that moment where, like I said, they don't know and they can't pick up what's going on around them. They can't see what you want from this. And that is causing them to hold back, which is causing you to hold back. This is all due to just not communicating properly. And it's not about not saying that you don't want to be with the person or not saying, you know, I feel like you're both putting in the work, but putting in the actual work is only part of it. We have to talk to each other. We have to, you know, express what we want from each other, where we see this going, what we want from it. And I feel like I said, they feel like they're giving to you. You feel like you're giving to them, but neither one of you is actually saying what it is that you want from each other. And the more we go this way, the more of a burden it becomes on both of us. Because that's what I mean. Like, you both want this, but they don't take you seriously because they feel like you're holding back from them. And I feel like you have a hard time taking them seriously because they're not really making an offer. We're just kind of spending more and more time together. We're just enjoying each other's company. We're both giving to this, but we're not actually talking about it. You know, and they have a hard time nurturing the situation because they feel like you're not nurturing it. Because they don't think you take them seriously. They think that you're just there because, you know, the physical energy is great. You have a lot in common. You have a good time together, but they want more than that. They want to move forward. They want to grow together. They want to build that power couple into something more. But like I said, they're not really saying it. It's almost like you're in a stalemate here. You both want more from this, but neither one of you is willing to take the first step. But I feel like that is going to change. Wish I could talk better. Because I do feel like they're finally going to make you an offer. And I feel like it's almost like out of frustration, they're just like, you know what? I'm just going to say it. I'm going to put it out there and see where the cards fall. Because they're tired of not knowing. They're tired of being on the outside looking in. And that's how they feel. They feel like you don't take them seriously. They feel like, you know, you're just having fun together, and that just developed into something more where you spend a lot of time together, but there's no talking about how they, you know, that emotional connection or what you see in the future. They just want to talk about the future. They just want to talk about where this is going. Now, they don't necessarily want you to, you know, go all out, and they just want to know where they stand. And I feel like once they make that offer, it's going to open up the door for both of you to actually communicate and actually have that conversation that I feel like, you know, sometimes when we have a physical connection with someone, and sometimes when that works and we start enjoying each other's company, sometimes we move into a relationship without actually making an offer or making it, you know, putting it out there. We just kind of start spending more and more time with each other. And I feel like we've all been in a relationship like that where, you know, you were attracted to the person, you started hanging out with the person, you started doing things with that person, you started calling them when you were going to do things, you know, sharing time with them, going out to dinner with them, you know, just enjoying them, go party with them. But nobody actually said what they wanted, where they see this going. And I feel like that needs to be said here. And I feel like once it's said, we're going to have a lot of forward movement. You are going to get what you want from this person, which is the answers that you've been waiting for. Because I feel like you both want this. I feel like you're just having neither one of you is willing to take that first step. But they're going to make that first step. Because I feel like they're at the point where they're just tired of not knowing. They're tired of holding back because they don't know. And I feel like they've been holding back. And that's why you've been holding back. But it's just a whole cycle that just has to be broken. We have to break that wheel. And the only way we're going to break that is by somebody finally stepping up and saying, listen, this is what I want. What do you want? And I feel like that's going to cause, a lot of forward movement here. Like I said, finally putting it out, finally saying it is going to open up that communication that we've both been avoiding here. Like I said, they can't see what's right in front of them. I mean, they don't understand that you're giving to the situation, and you wouldn't. Tauruses don't give to a situation if they're not interested. If they're not interested in you, you're not going to get their time. And they're not picking up on that. They're not seeing what's right in front of them. And that's part of the reason why they have a hard time coming towards you as well. Because they don't know. But they're figuring it out. Like I said, I feel like you've been building stability with this person. You're going to be building stability with this person from the first moment. You're going to start by enjoying the physical side. Then you're going to enjoy, spending time with them. But nobody's actually saying the words they want to hear. But the reason why they're coming forward is because I feel like they're finally getting the fact that if they're not saying it, how can they expect if they're not asking the questions, how can they expect an answer? Now with this person, we have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, we have Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. We have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. I seen Aquarius and I said Aries and I just went with it. But like I said, I mean, we do have some Sagittarius energy with that Knight of Wands. There is some Aries and Leo energy in here because I feel like they don't want to give you something that you're not giving them. They don't want to be the first one to put themselves out there. Very, very fiery energy, very passionate energy. But I feel like you're most likely going to be looking at an air sign, earth sign, and some water. Because there is that emotional side of this person that they have a hard time giving until they're getting. But they're starting to realize that they're not getting the answers because they're not asking the questions. And that's what I have for you. Be good. Take care. Stay safe.